Hello, hello. It's Andrew from 510 Books. It's Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. I'm about to leave. Leave the store. I still, as you can hear, am still sick. But I'm getting better day by day. Felt much better this morning. Had more stamina today. If I keep improving tomorrow, I'll feel even better. Hopefully by Friday, at the latest Saturday, I'll be as close to 100% as I can get. But we will see. Today was really hot. This week's hot here in Southern California, so I think it'll cool down later as we get further into the week. But anyway, today was good. It wasn't a great day in the store, but it was good in the sense of I did have sales. I did have some customers purchase things, but I also had some buys that I made. I finished going through all those books, which means I no longer have the pallet of boxes. It was pretty slim pickings, but I found some stuff for the other store, and then a little bit for my store here, but not too much. And I still have a box there of DVDs and CDs to go through that was in that donation. So we'll see what's in there. And there's tapes apparently. I haven't gotten into that yet. But I did find a bunch by this author here, Peter Danielson. 15 of those books that I'm going to list. An individual book, and then this. You're probably familiar with World Book. This is the 2009 World Book. It's all 22 volumes. Obviously, when it's laid out, stood up next to each other, it spells out World Book. It looks really cool. It's an Encyclopedia set, and it's complete. On eBay, there's one for sale that's complete for $300. Free shipping, taking offers. And then in the last 90 days, 3 complete sets have sold. And it kind of varies as to how much they've gone for. But nothing over 300. Most of them were under that. 200 and up kind of a thing, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to list mine and see what happens. I don't know if it would sell locally. I was thinking about trying to sell it locally, but we'll see. So that was a good pickup if it does sell, which according to eBay, it should sell. It's heavy to ship, but that's fine. It's like 52 pounds, 53 pounds, something like that. Definitely going to ship it into 2 different boxes. But anyway, that's a good, donation. It's an example of something that you can find in a donation. We can make some money off of it. Get it to somebody else who's actually going to use it. It's really visually really cool book set. So I can see why people would pick it up. Obviously, there's ones from different years and they look different. But I'll spell out World Book. So it's something that can be in a classroom or, even I don't know, it could be wherever you want. If you just want it to be as a background thing or if you really want to use it. But visually, it does look cool. Let's see. That was it. In terms of the books, there wasn't that great of stuff in there, unfortunately. But it wasn't a ton of books, so I was able to get through it. And then I bought, the DVDs were traded. I bought this box of DVDs and CDs, and then that box of CDs. So I'm excited to go through those tomorrow. I basically already looked through all of them. There's nothing like home run stuff that I could find. Of course, I always miss things. I can miss things here and there, but for the most part, nothing really stood out that was really profitable individual item. But some stuff that I can put in my store, that kind of thing. And I also just like to, help people out if they're looking to move stuff. I'm not paying up too much on this stuff unless there's something really good in there. And it gives me more inventory. I see DVD titles, CDs that I don't have in my store. So it's always good to add new stuff. Like that Charles in Charge. I don't have that in my store. I don't think I ever have. And it doesn't go for a lot of money on eBay, but it's nice to have it in the store as something, different. I'm pretty sure it'll sell pretty quickly would be my guess on that one. So yeah, so even though it's not like I'm not buying, an item I can sell for $50 on eBay. At least, I mean, maybe there's one in there, but I didn't see it. But it's going to do. I think in two fronts, right? It's going to do well in my store, or is it going to do well on eBay? Occasionally on Amazon, right? But I basically look as myself having two businesses. I have an online selling business and I have a retail store, but they both can help each other out. It's mostly the retail store that helps out eBay, and not really vice versa, but in a different way it helps out. So I must sound like I'm slow or something, but I'm not feeling so hot. In the video soon, but so eBay and Amazon can help the store because they give me a really good idea of if something is popular currently based on the sales that are happening on their platforms. So, I can take a look at Amazon app, scan something and see if it's selling often. That'll help me decide whether to put a book in my store. Same thing on eBay to check out a DVD or CD or whatever, to see if it's something that's popular and selling well on eBay. Although I do have a really better sense. If I don't know the movie or I don't know the group, then it's helpful, right? Or the music, the musical group or artist. But if I know it, I'm familiar with it. That's different. But yeah, that helps me a lot. And then of course the store, as I get in things like I showed you, trades, donations, buys. Obviously, I'm able to continue to list more items on eBay and some on Amazon, and get more sales. So it's obvious that way, right? How it helps. And am I still going looking for bulk buys? Yeah, but I do get bulk donations like the books, and it always varies as to how good they are. But trades and buys here locally, but like I said before, it ebbs and flows. So, and you just never quite know the quality and what it's going to be like. So moral of the story is, for me anyway, they're two separate businesses, but they help each other out and they feed into each other in different ways, which enables me to build a better retail store, physical media, book and media retail store, and to grow my eBay and Amazon business. Now, also the argument can be made, well, but if you focused only on one, then maybe you could grow it bigger, that kind of thing. Yeah, of course, right? If I was only doing eBay, only doing Amazon, 100%, then it would grow bigger. Obviously, right? And they already have a built-in market. But I always told you that I like the idea of having, not just the idea, but now of actually running a local business. And there's a demand, and I like the idea of just putting something out, building a big enough customer base, putting stuff out, and it sells. You don't got to ship, you don't got to list, you don't got to. I do take photos of new inventory, but you get what I mean. I take one photo and that's it. But anyway, you see what I'm saying. Does it take longer or a little bit of time? Yes. But it's very satisfying to sell to someone in person and to see people enjoy coming to the store almost every week. This week already, have someone come in saying, this is really cool. These kind of places, this woman said, these kind of places always close. These are great. I love it. Da, 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 da. So, and my store is small, right? I don't have a lot of space, but I pack a lot of different items in here. And so that's enjoyable. That's a big part of it, an intangible part. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.